Hello everybody and welcome to MegaNet Radio. This is the MegaNet Friday show. I'm Sean and we're gonna kick the show off with this. Ain't no stopping us now. And that was the San Fran Disco redub. Luther Vandross's 1970s hit. I hope you liked it. And if you're listening live, well, I hope your Friday's going well. I actually hope you've got the day off work. Or if you haven't got the day off work, remember this is the final day before the summer holidays start. So a lot of people will be going on holiday this weekend. They reckon the roads are going to be absolutely rammed with people making their getaways. I was going to say mainly people that have got kids, mainly people that have, I don't know, booked the time off of work and they want to, maybe they're not going abroad, maybe they're having a staycation, or maybe you're having a staycation. You can always let us know in the comments at MegaNet Radio. So it's meganetradio.com. You can find us on the Spreaker platform and you can comment there. You can also go to the blog site, Sean Jim Cycle at blogspot.com, or you can go to the Facebook page. That's MegaNet Radio on Facebook. You should be able to find that with a quick search. No problem at all. So, talking about the hot sun and the hot summer, yes, it continues, but apparently it's not doing the electricity grid too much good. Apparently, because of all this hot, still weather, Britain's wind turbine farms are being affected. Well, you know, I haven't really got a big problem with wind power, as it were, because the government at the moment are phasing out the coal-fired, carbon-emitting power stations. But apparently in this sort of weather, those wind farms do not work, and since April the electricity generated by them has gone down 1.6%. Now I don't know where I stand on this wind power. I mean, obviously you can't rely on it completely, can you? So if you've got an electric car, because they're banging on about electric cars all the time, ultimately you'd charge your electric car up and it would be powered by wind power. So that would be totally and utterly carbon free. You never know, maybe these scientists will come up with a solution. Okay, so you're listening to the Friday show on MegaNet Radio. Your host here is Sean, and well, I'm with you for, well, it was a 45-minute show, but we are going to be with you now for the next 35 minutes. Yes. So rather than hear me wittering on about wind power, blowing hot air, I dare say, you'll be saying, I'm going to play some more music, and this next track is A Wavy by Ice Lake. Enjoy, and we'll catch you right after this.
I'm not interested in the things you do. It's like they made you for my body. The way I fit so perfectly with you. Straight lace when we down low. When you give me that cocoa, and off me like popo. I'm like, oh no, you doing it alright. You blind me like flashlight. You sexy like all night, all night. Boy, you're so wavy, wavy.
Apologies for the delay to the start of that. I still don't know how my own radio station works.
And I'm standing here like, take me home, take me home, 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 home.
Okay, welcome back to the show. The name's Sean, and you are listening to the Friday show on the MegaNet. Yes, this station is here, especially for you guys, the listeners out there. And remember, if you want someone to find this show, all you have to do is tell them to put MegaNet Radio into a Google search. It's the only MegaNet radio out there, and I'm going to be keeping you entertained. Well, the show's 45 minutes, and we've got about another 30 minutes left of the show here on Spreaker. So all you have to do is upload the Spreaker app, save the show in your favourites, and you're never going to miss a show then. I hope to bring at least one show a week to you. I can bring more than that at the moment because I'm on holiday from work. Yes, unfortunately this isn't my source of income. I do this for fun. I produce the show myself, and I also it also cost me a little bit of money as well to pay for the platform, but that, I don't mind that. You get it for free out there. I'm not even going to ask for any money off of you. All I ask is that you tune in and you enjoy the show. Okay, well, what's the fastest you've ever driven in your car or ridden on your motorbike? The speed limit, you're saying? Yeah, well, the speed limit here in the UK is 70 miles an hour on the motorway. And then there are other national speed limits apply, of course, on main roads. And there are restrictions here, there and everywhere. 30 miles an hour through your housing estates. That could be 20 miles an hour somewhere. But if we're talking about motorway speeds, 70 mile an hour is the limit. And yeah, a lot of people break the speed limit, but not as much as this guy. Yes, Adam Campion was caught by police after they raided his home and his laptop and found footage of him doing 189 miles an hour on the public highway on a stolen motorbike. Yep, okay, the guy has been jailed. He's been jailed for 10 weeks actually. But the story goes, this guy was actually on a stolen motorbike. He was pulling a wheelie while zipping along at breakneck speed. This biker risks his life in a shockingly irresponsible stunt. Yes, Adam Campion, 26, has now been jailed after filming himself travelling at 189 miles an hour on a stolen motorbike. It is believed to be the highest speed ever clocked by a motorbike on British roads. The videos show the biker weaving in and out of traffic and driving on the wrong side of the road. Police discovered the damning footage on Campion's laptop when they searched his home in September 2016. Officers had earlier found a license plate in the boot of an abandoned car. The number plate was connected to a stolen motorbike linked to Campion. Okay, so that's how they kind of traced this guy. And then they opened his laptop top up, and here's one of these guys that filmed himself doing all sorts of crazy things on this stolen motorbike. You see a lot of videos on YouTube of people speeding. Normally, It's normally on the motorway, though. It's normally on the autobahns in Germany, where, of course, there are certain sections of the autobahn in Germany that's unrestricted. It's all right. Sorry, I'm just queuing up the next track there. If I sound a little bit distracted. Yeah, a lot of the sections of the autobahns are unrestricted. They have no speed limit. So, okay, this guy stole a motorbike, but you can go there in your privately owned car, which is all legal, and you can go as fast as you like. Now, some drivers in some of these kind of supercars will go down the autobahns at over 200 miles an hour, and you can look up the videos on YouTube if you want to see them doing that. But you can also go out and buy Audi RS5s and things like that, get them souped up, get them de-restricted, get competition packs put on them, where you pay Audi a few £1,000 more and they'll take the restrictors off, and these things will touch 196 miles an hour. It's absolutely mind-boggling. And of course, the only other place you can legally go at these kind of breakneck speeds in your privately owned vehicle would be a track day. So you book yourself into a track day at a local racetrack. No overtaking or anything like that. You're not allowed to do the stuff you see the old Formula 1 drivers doing, overtaking on the inside of the corners, but you can go as fast as you like. Or don't do what this guy did, though, which is steal a motorbike and go out and try and impress your friends by filming yourself doing 189 miles an hour. Incidentally, how did he film himself? Well, whilst he was doing 189, he took one hand off of the handlebars there, so he could actually film the speedometer with his mobile phone, doing 189. That was amazing. And just to finish off with, blah, 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 blah. Right, okay, Tim Brady of Harrow in northwest London was previously described as one of the fastest speeding motorists in Britain. He was caught in 2007 on a country A road, right, it's an A road, not a motorway, an A road, where the speed limit's usually, the national speed limit on A road is 60 miles an hour, but he was caught driving a Porsche at 172 miles an hour. Can you believe that? Well, you better believe it, because it's true. Anyway, here's Claudia Catroli with Gonna Give It All You've Got. Go on, Claudia. Give it all you've got, then.
Gonna give it all you got. You won't take no for an answer. You get your best shot. Through the pain and the pleasure, it's about loving who you are and believing what you stand for. I'm gonna live the high life now and take no second measure. All across the line and over the ocean, leaving no stone unturned, looking for the real thing. When you track it down, it's like a chameleon. It wants to play hide and seek, testing your devotion, high and low, near or far. Keep searching for your inner light so you can reach for the stars. It's a merry-go-round. You can't fake it to make it. You gotta stay true to yourself and have faith in the process. Gonna give it all you got. You You're walking that extra mile, looking for the right way. But when you cross the line, it's like a diversion. You just wanna run and hide. Planning your escape as above, so below. Keep questioning the here and now, so you can reap what you sow. It's a merry-go-round. You can't fake it to make it. You gotta stay true to yourself and have faith in the process. Gonna give it all you got. You won't say no for an answer. You give it your best shot. Through the pain and the pleasure, it's about loving who you are and believing what you stand for. I'm gonna live the high life now and take no second measures.
And there we go. That was Gonna Give It All You've Got by Claudia Crocioli. I hope you enjoyed that. Yes, Claudia is actually a local artist, music artist, who she's a singer-songwriter, in fact. And, yep, she's based in Oxford. And, yeah, I like to play her music. I do know her. And, she doesn't mind me playing a few of her tracks on MegaNet Radio, which is what you're tuned into now. So I hope you're enjoying the show so far. And just a little bit of more information on that last track, Gonna Give It All You've Got by Claudia Crocioli. The Claudia actually writes the songs and arranges some of the musical instruments on it. But the rest of it is done by Francesco Ababetio. Yes, there we go. I tried to say that without the aid of a safety net. So it's Abatelio. That's right. So Francesco Abatelio. Yes. So that brilliant bass line you heard there was Francesco's. And some of the other musical instruments. I think the guitar as well. So, yep, obviously they're an Italian family there, and very talented musically, the wives. Right, so I hope everybody's doing well. Like I say, you're listening to the Friday show on MegaNet Radio. Your host here is Sean, and if you want to contact the show, it's not a problem. Just pop MegaNet Radio into Google or something like that, or tell your friends to do that. Once you're signed in to a Spreaker, that takes you to the Spreaker site. I think you have to be a login member, but that doesn't take much. That's not much trouble to become a login member of Spreaker. You can upload the app, and then you can comment on the show. Leave the comments in the comments area. Hoping to get an email address soon. I've got to make one up, actually, make a page up. But there is a Facebook page. Just put MegaNet Radio into Facebook and you should come across the Facebook page. You can like the Facebook page and you can put some comments on the latest post there. I also have a blog spot, so that's Sean Jim Cycle. I know it's a hard one to remember. SeanJimCycle.blogspot.co, but you should be able to find it if you put MegaNet Radio Blogspot, something like that, into your Google search. Anyway, we're going to play a new track now from Saturday Night Dogs. Saturday Night Dogs is the latest album from Funkalisto. Yes, Funkalisto. Actually, the guitarist in Funkalisto, Pete Crocioli's name sound familiar? Yes, it's the younger brother of Claudia Curcioli, who I've just played. Like I say, very talented musical family. Now, Funkalisto are a Rome. They're a Rome-based group. They're based out of Rome, obviously, in Italy. And we are going to play their latest song, which is called The Devil. Once I've queued it up. You heard a little bit of you heard a little bit more of Claudia there, actually. Oh, there she is again. Oh, that girl. She just wants to keep singing, doesn't she? Yeah. I forgot to pause her. Like I say, I'll just explain. I'm really having to kind of hobble this radio show together out of kind of bits and pieces, bits and bobs. There we go. That's it. She should be on there now. Have you gone away, Claudia? Great. There we go. I'm having to kind of hobble it together. I can't just play it all off of the one platform. I'm having to kind of load up lots of different platforms. So you can enjoy the copyright-free music here on Spreaker. Yes. Okay, right. Where was I? Yes, I was going to play The Devil by... don't worry, I'll get it right soon. Don't worry. I'm new. This is a new station. We'll get all the bugs and the teething problems ironed out soon, and you'll get a nice, smooth, slick show. Hopefully, in the not too distant future. But in the meantime, I'm going to leave you with The Devil by Funkalisto from their latest album, Saturday Night Dogs. Yes, it's in the shops, it's online. You can upload it, download it. Great album, great funky album. Here goes. MegaNet Radio. There we go. That was a bit of Funkalisto and the Devil from their latest album, Saturday Night Dogs. And like I say, you can upload a download that album. It's online. I did say it's in all the shops, but we don't buy records. We don't buy music from shops anymore, do we? No, we used to back in the old days. But alas, we don't anymore. Okay, you're listening to this Friday MegaNet show on MegaNet Radio. We're beaming live from Oxfordshire, actually, if you want to know where we are. We're somewhere in Oxfordshire. Yes, this little radio station is based in the county of Oxfordshire, United Kingdom. So, hello to everybody that's tuned in all around the world, I assume. And I hope you're enjoying the show, and I hope you're enjoying this fantastic music that I've managed to find for you all. Yes, it does take quite a lot of doing, finding music for the show. It has to be copyright free, you see, here on Spreaker. Right, okay, well, I was just having a look at the papers today, and someone has analysed, I don't know who it is, but sort of psychologist or psychiatrist have analysed celebrity handwriting. So what they basically do is go by the actual signature of celebrities. So yes, you've got the royal family, so you've got Prince Harry, and let's just read this out. On the face of it, Harry's a whole different kettle of fish from his wife. Right, so that's Meghan Markle. Right, and also they analyse her handwriting. I'm only going to read a few of these. He's natural, he's modest and unassuming, although the large size of his capital H shows pride in his royal position, and a man of the world, unprejudiced and open-minded, blah, 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 blah. And then Prince William, there's no fuss or nonsense with that Duke of Cambridge. His simplified, upright writing style shows he's cool, sensitive, and objective, tackling jobs head-on. Yes, I don't know whether this is literally analysed from their handwriting. I like Mark Zuckerberg's here. The Facebook, so Mark Zuckerberg's got a really weird signature, sort of crooked sort of M, and then two sort of figure of 8 things. So the Facebook founder, let's just check on the time. Oh dear, the show's nearly over, we're running out of time. The Facebook founder has a highly original signature, more like a mathematical equation, which means his thinking is also highly original. Well, you know, I mean, anyone can work that out, even if you don't look at his signature, surely. The elaborate starting stroke of the letter M shows that he needs winding up before he can get himself going. It's almost as though he needs a springboard to initiate the action. Now, these are handwriting experts that have analysed this. Emotion is controlled rather than felt, although there is distortions in the letter M that highlight personal anxiety and worry. Those big, fat, bloated lower loops, yes, there's 2 big lower loops, show someone who, and they're actually called moneybag loops, someone who is astute in the handling of people. The American entrepreneur is good at winning them over by bringing empathy to the table. But the loops are also called, moneybags, I just said that. There's someone who is hell-bent on making lots of money, who won't give up till they're rich. Well, no, what's it, Sherlock? Right, okay, and we'll finish off quickly with Donald Trump. The Donald, it has to be done. So, Donald Trump, yes, so he's got an amazing signature, actually, a very powerful one, of course. So, Donald Trump, this is a signature of a power-conscious alpha male shouting on paper. A narcissist and a man with a god complex. Yeah, okay. It's not as nice as Prince Harry and Prince William's analysis, is it? You know, but okay, slightly more positive. But he's also someone you'd want fighting in your corner. The disproportionately huge capital letters reveal his pride, while the pointed angular tips to both upper and lowercase D show his wild ambition, dynamicism, and fearlessness. But is there substance behind the demurring facade undoubtedly a yes. The regularity of his script reveals someone who likes dealing in facts. So while he may lack empathy, what you get is someone who needs and provides practical solutions for practical problems. His flooded ink-filled ovals reveal a filthy temper, reveal a filthy temper, though. Yeah, easy for me to say. So ignore or interpret this writer at your peril. There we go. There's loads more. You can get this in the Daily Mail, actually. Loads of Boris Johnson, Lily James, and the Prime Minister Theresa May, and the Princess of Sussex. There's loads and loads of them in there. Adele, and all of that. And I'm getting very close to the end of the show. Do you know what? I'll see if I can squeeze 2 more tracks in. Deep breath, everybody. So the first one is Dreaming. I played this on the last show by Unanimous and Dave Soul. So we're going to squeeze this one in and see if we can get a little bit of Kevin MacLeod and City Sunshine to finish the show off. Anyway, everybody, enjoy. Okay, well that's Are We Dreaming by Unanimous and Dave Soul. Thanks everybody that tuned into the show, and if you're listening to the upload, download or the on-demand on Spreaker, thank you very much for listening to the show. Please tell everyone about MegaNet Radio and the show. Please share it. And lots and lots of different ways of listening to the show, of course. We do have a blog spot, MegaNet Radio, blogspot, SeanJimCycle.blogspot.co. You can find us on Facebook at MegaNet Radio. We'll try and put some more posts up. And what we're going to do is we're going to finish off the show with City Sunshine by Kevin MacLeod, because we've only got about 3 minutes to go. And it was just one more story. I mean, it was the Farnborough Air Show this week. But if talking of the Farnborough Air Show, what you want to do is check this new plane out. It's called the Beluga Airbus. It's actually it's a cargo transportation plane, and yeah, you can look up a picture of one of these, but it actually looks just like a beluga whale. Yes, and what they've done, they've brought it into an air show, I think in France here. Should have done a bit of research here. But yes, that's right. So yeah, just go and check this plane out. It looks really weird. They've even painted some eyes on the side of it to emphasise it looking like a beluga whale. And when you look at it, you just can't believe this thing can take off and land. Absolutely amazing. And do you know what? If I was a fully qualified airline pilot, which I'm not, and I had 500 million pounds to spare. If I had 500 million pounds, I wouldn't buy this plane, I'll tell you that, because that's how much it costs. But if I could fly one, I would love a job flying one of these Airbuses around the world. It would be fantastic. So you can check that out in the Daily Mail as well. The Beluga Airbus. Yes, lots and lots of people having a look at that. Not at the Farnborough Air Show, but somewhere else in the world, and I can't quite find the details here. Yes, I should do a little bit more homework, shouldn't I, before I read these stories out. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the show. My name is Sean. You have been listening to MegaNet Radio, the Friday show. Until the next show, we're down, we're clear, we're gone. Bye-bye.